Hello and welcome back to Canada Pension Scope, your trusted source for all things related to Canadian pensions, retirement income, and senior financial updates. If you're currently receiving CPP, Canada Pension Plan, or OAS, Old Age Security, or you're getting close to retirement, this is a video you absolutely do not want to miss. We have breaking news. The Government of Canada has officially increased funding for both CPP and OAS payments starting July 2025. And here's the best part. Eligible seniors will begin seeing the newly adjusted amounts as early as this Monday, July 8th. In today's video, we'll walk you through exactly what this new CPP and OAS budget increase means, who qualifies for the increased payments, how much more you can expect in your monthly deposit, what this signals for seniors going forward, and what you need to do right now to prepare. So, whether you're a long-time pension recipient or just entering retirement, this mid-year increase could significantly impact your monthly income. Let's dive in. Loudspeaker: why this change is happening in July 2025. Earlier this year, the federal government hinted that rising inflation and affordability challenges were prompting a re-evaluation of spending on senior programs. Well, the speculation has now become reality. The Canada Revenue Agency, CRA, and Employment and Social Development Canada, ESDC, have rolled out a mid-year budget increase specifically targeting OAS and CPP, effective July 2025. This is not just a cost of living adjustment. This is a deliberate policy move aimed at boosting the monthly income of millions of Canadian seniors. Flying money: what to expect this Monday, July 8, 2025. Let's begin with the OAS, Old Age Security, update. The July 2025 OAS deposit will reflect this new budget boost. If you're aged 65 to 74, your OAS monthly payment will now be approximately $752. If you're 75 or older, your payment increases to about $823 per month. For those who also receive the Guaranteed Income Supplement, GIS, your combined monthly benefit could exceed $1,700, depending on your income and marital status. This is a permanent increase in your monthly OAS benefit and not a one-time top-up. Upward Trend: Canada Pension Plan, CPP, gets a boost too. Now, let's talk about CPP. This is where the update gets even more significant. All CPP recipients, regardless of when they began receiving their benefit, will receive a modest but meaningful increase. The maximum monthly CPP payment for someone retiring at age 65 is now approximately $1,380, up from $1,335 in June. If you started CPP early, e.g., at age 60, or delayed until 70, your benefit will be adjusted proportionately. Most recipients can expect an increase between $25 to $45 this month, depending on their contribution history. This new amount will become your base payment for the remainder of 2025 and into early 2026 unless further increases are announced in future federal budgets. Calendar July 2025 CPP and OAS deposit date confirmed. The official CPP and OAS payment date for July 2025 is Monday, July 8. If you are enrolled in direct deposit, you should receive your payment between 6 a.m. and noon, depending on your financial institution. If you're still receiving a paper check, allow 3 to 5 business days for delivery, especially if you live in rural areas such as Yukon, Northern Alberta, or Newfoundland. To ensure timely delivery, consider switching to direct deposit via your MyService Canada account or by calling 1-800-277-9914. Receipt: is this a one-time bonus or permanent change? This is not a one-time payment. It is a permanent update to the pension budget, meaning the amount you receive in July will become your new standard monthly payment going forward. This increase will stay in effect for the remainder of 2025, serve as the baseline for future cost of living adjustments, COLA, in 2026 and beyond. Moneybag: will this affect the OAS clawback? Let's address a very common concern. Will this increase push me into the OAS clawback zone? Here's what you need to know. The OAS clawback, formerly known as the OAS recovery tax, kicks in at $90,997 of annual income in 2025. For every dollar above that threshold, 15 cents is deducted from your OAS. This month's increase is small enough that it likely won't push most seniors into clawback territory, But if your annual income is already close to that threshold, it's something to monitor. Seniors with low to moderate income will not be affected by the clawback and will continue to receive full payments. What about GIS and provincial supplements? For seniors who qualify for the Guaranteed Income Supplement, GIS, this increase will be included in your combined monthly payment with OAS. GIS eligibility is based on your previous year's tax return, so make sure you filed your 2024 taxes to avoid any disruptions. Additionally, provincial programs such as Ontario Guaranteed Annual Income System, GAINS, British Columbia Seniors Supplement, Alberta Seniors Benefit, are expected to adjust their payment tables later this year to align with these federal changes. Why this matters more than ever. This July update marks a positive shift in how the federal government is addressing the financial realities faced by Canadian seniors. Let's be honest, an extra $35 to $75 a month might not solve everything, but it can help cover a grocery bill, a prescription refill, a rising hydro or internet cost, or just offer a bit of breathing room. It's also a sign that advocacy is working. The government is feeling the pressure from voters, financial experts, and pension groups, and they're starting to listen. Checkmark what you should do right now. Here are a few important steps to take today. Check your My Service Canada account, confirm your direct deposit info, mailing address, and benefit history. Monitor your bank account on July 8. Watch for your updated deposit amount and compare it to last month. File your 2024 tax return if you haven't already. Your GIS and OAS eligibility depend on this information. Help someone else understand the update. Share this video with your parents, grandparents, or a senior neighbor. Many older Canadians still rely on word of mouth or printed news. Subscribe to Canada Pension Scope. We'll notify you of every new payment schedule, increase, or federal update as soon as it's announced. Crystal ball, what's next? There are early signals that this July 2025 increase is just the beginning. We expect additional CPP and OAS indexing later this fall. An update on GIS housing supplement pilots in cities like Toronto, Calgary, and Vancouver, and potential new senior-focused tax credits in the 2026 federal budget. If you're worried about fixed income, inflation, or managing retirement costs, we've got you covered. If you've made it this far, thank you. You clearly care about your financial future, or that of someone you love. That's exactly why Canada Pension Scope exists, to give you trustworthy, plain English updates that actually help. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and drop a comment below if you have any questions. We read every one and we might feature yours in our next video. This is Canada Pension Scope, signing off with this important July 2025 update. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.